there. Welcome to Professor Pearl, a YouTube channel about knitting, but today's about crochet. Last night I checked my mail and I have a package and I think it's my crochet things, so we're gonna open it up. This is Matilda. She wants to see what's inside this package. Okay. Let's see here. Okay, so.
It looks like crochet.
It looks like crochet?
Yes.
Let's see here.
Oh, it looks like a rainbow. It looks like there's a rainbow one and a pink one and a blue one.
Okay, let's see here.
Okay.
Great, we hold that up to the camera so people can see it.
Well, it's stuck in there.
All right, let me help.
Got it.
Okay.
Oh, and there's an orange one.
Oh, cool. Yeah,
Orange and blue.
Okay. Okay, so this is, I'm not exactly sure how to pronounce this brand, Yeezhee, and cute, the H looks like a little crochet hook.
Can I see?
See? Look, the H has like a little crochet hook and a yarn ball in it.
Hey, that's why I want this one. And this one.
Okay, so we have blue and orange.
Blue.
MJ, do you like these colors?
Yeah, I like the blue.
Cool. All right, so you want to see what we're making?
Yes. What is it?
It says crochet basket. So we're gonna make this basket. Let's hold it up so.
Oh, what do you want to make out of it?
Well, we're gonna use this yarn to make this basket. Let me hold it up so it
You want to make what should it look like?
We'll see how it's light blue with orange little dots. That's what we're gonna make, this one. So
This one.
Yeah.
That one done. Let me check.
Okay, so.
I want to see the directions.
And then it also came
Oh,
with.
Mommy, look, you start with the bottom.
Yep, you start with the.
It goes like this, this. Then you make the sides.
Yes. Okay, so.
This one's
Okay, so it's got step-by-step instructions. All right.
It looks like this.
Okay, Matilda, we don't want to show that, okay?
Okay.
Because that's the pattern that they're selling. Okay, and it came with a crochet hook. Look how big that is.
Can I see it? That's so pretty.
You like
I'll
it?
get that.
Kind of matches our yarn, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's mine.
Oh, and it matches your shirt.
Yay! That's mine.
Okay, so we're gonna go outside and Matilda, what are we gonna go outside and do right now? We're gonna go outside and do some gardening. Are you excited to do some gardening? So I don't know if we're gonna start crocheting today, but we will eventually, and hopefully you'll enjoy it. Okay, it's been 2 days since my Yeezhee crochet basket kit arrived, and I haven't started it. So my daughter Matilda is on summer break right now, and we're in transition time of like finding new flow, and so I haven't really had a lot of time for crafting. So she's inside with my husband Kyle, and they are making Rice Krispie treats for her swim meet that's this weekend, and I'm gonna sit on my porch and craft alone and have some like peace. It's beautiful out right now. It's like in the 60s Fahrenheit, like the trees are kind of swaying. It's evening. This is lovely. So my crochet kit came with this pattern, and I've never used a crochet pattern. And so I think I'm going to use a tutorial. So the very first page has a QR code that you can scan and watch a video on how to do this. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm not a complete beginner, but I do consider myself a beginner crocheter. So I'll give you my little crochet background first. I crocheted in middle school, and like looking back at what I crocheted, it's like, I don't know how I figured that out before YouTube. I made like little stuffed animals and things like that. And then I never really crocheted again. And then recently I've made some granny squares. I've never done anything with them. And I made a little baby blanket out of like the granny, what's it called? The granny stripe stitch? I don't know. And so, but I did it all through YouTube tutorials and like without a pattern. So I'm just excited. I'm like my first project in pattern and like see if I can do this. And it's got a big hook and big yarn. So hopefully I'll feel like I'm making a lot of progress even when I'm just learning. So I'm gonna scan my QR code and get cozy and have fun out here.
Shining on a cloudy day, and it don't matter what you say, 'cause even if the sky is falling, I'ma do it anyway. So save your worries, slide your loving. I can feel that good things coming. Finally believe that it's gonna be a bright one here.
I did it. I made my first magic ring. It can't have been my first magic ring because in middle school I made toys and I remember crocheting in the round. It's so fascinating doing it though because it felt like the first time and I had to try a couple times, and the video is really slow and great for beginners. And what I'm doing is I'm holding the pattern that has the written directions next to the video so I can look down and see like, oh, I just did round one, I just did a magic ring, and I just did something called a slip stitch. And so it's been really awesome to have the written directions like right next to my iPad while I'm watching this video, and the video is like super clear and slow. I didn't even have to press pause on it. I could just go through and do it. So that's pretty neat. I have my wee beginning. So it looks like you do the bottom of the basket first and then the sides. I forgot to mention that the yarn I'm using, oh, the color's on label, is this light blue, and there's 3 different kits. There's 3 different types of baskets you can make. And this one, this light blue one, is called Gulf. All right, I'm gonna try to finish the bottom of this before Matilda goes to bed. And okay, that could be possible. I was thinking that wasn't possible, but I have an hour. I think I can do, look, if you are an expert crocheter, I think you can make this basket in an hour. Or if you have crochet experience, maybe you can make it an hour. But for me, I'm gonna try to just do the bottom in the next hour. We'll see.
I was getting tired of trying, forgetting every word that I said in all those old conversations that turned into a melody. I'll be waiting for autumn days ahead of me. Those words that put me under are never coming back again. I like my beat with some soul, I like my girl with some heart. I only love with my whole, I don't know how to give part. I don't know how we gon' finish, but I love how we done start. So it's taking.
So I am crocheting the body of the basket now. I'm on the first round. I'm just taking it nice and slow. I feel confident about this row here. You can see the basket's starting to become a basket. But the second row of the basket is when I will get to add in the orange, which I've never done something like that before. Well, I've never made a basket either. So hi, Matilda.
Boo.
Boo. Do you want to come see my crocheting?
No.
No? What are you doing? Okay, I stayed up late and I finished my crochet basket. Before I show it to you, I want to let you know that I'm proud of it, even though it doesn't exactly look like how it's supposed to turn out. So here's a picture of what it was supposed to look like, and here's what mine looks like. So I'm gonna walk through what I'm really proud of. Like, I made a crochet project. This YouTube channel is about knitting, and I did something crochet, and I'm so proud of myself to have made something, and it's usable, and my daughter really wants to use it. And I learned a lot of things that I feel like I can take with me moving forward, like this magic circle and this start, like on point, and how I started my sides was like perfect, which seems like a really good skill for other crochet things, like a hat or a toy or something. And then I started building the walls, and that's where I got a little off, and I learned a lot because I know why it doesn't look the way it's supposed to look. So first, introducing color work into crochet was a big leap for me, and so that's when I noticed that mine wasn't quite looking right. So the first thing I noticed when I was watching the video is I had like this kind of like orange line here, and I noticed on the YouTube tutorial that the person who was crocheting did not have that. And so what's cool is that I adjusted, and then you can see that that line's no longer there. So I learned how to hide my yarn a little bit better. But one of the main reasons why my crochet basket doesn't quite look the same as everybody, like doesn't quite look like the picture, is that it's a little bit floppier and looser. I assumed it was because I just had a looser crochet gauge, which might be the case. But after I finished it, trying to understand why mine doesn't exactly look right, I was able to figure it out. So there's written instructions, and then there's also this back part that I didn't look at. I should have looked at this, I think, when I was doing the tutorial. So they were teaching on the video tutorial how to do a single center crochet. And I was like, got it, easy. No, I was doing single crochet is what they were doing. And I was actually doing single crochet, but because I'm new, I really didn't know the difference. But like looking at this, I'll just show this like a little bit. You can just see that this stitch looks way different than what I was doing here. So it's one of the main reasons why mine didn't turn out as well. And I think the purpose of that is to create some sturdiness. So if I did this again, I think I would do that right. The other thing that I realized is that the reason why mine doesn't look quite like how it was supposed to is that my color work doesn't always match up. Like this is a little bit off. They're supposed to be totally matched up. This is a little bit off. And I realized that was happening because I was struggling with the beginning of round, which affects like how many stitches in you go. And so though it didn't turn out like perfectly beautiful, like I know what I did wrong, which is like the path to learning. So if I was to do this again, I would be thriving. And I have some crochet skills to move forward, so it's a win for me. And I think if I was to do another basket, what I would do is just to gain confidence in my crocheting and my ability to produce something beautiful, I think I would actually just leave out the second color. So the kit comes with 2 colors and plenty, because you can see I have some of this orange left over and then some of this blue left over. I think I would just make this basket plain without the color work, and I think that I'd gain confidence in that kind of way and then add in the skill of the color work later. I think that's what I would do. So summer I learned to crochet, yay. I'm gonna give this to Matilda and I don't know what she'll use it for, so anyway, thanks for watching. If you're interested in this basket, this one is the golf color. In this kit by Yeezhee, you can follow them on Instagram, go on their website, and there are not just basket kits, but other kinds of kits too, like a bucket hat and a granny square, 2 different granny square purses, some cute things. And so I'll have a link below if you're interested, and it's an affiliate link, and so if you choose to shop with that, thank you. Can you introduce yourself to everybody?
My name is Matilda.
Oh. And what do you think about my basket I made? Did I do a good job?
Yes.
Do you like it?
Yes.
Alright, so I'm going to give it to you. What are you going to use it for?
My toys.
What kind of toys are you going to put in there?
My zoo toys.
Your zoo toys?
And also Kid.
And Kid? Who's Kid? Tell everybody who Kid is.
My snake.
How big is Kid?
So long.
So long. Where'd you get Kid from?
Zoo.
The zoo. Yeah, so we went to the Oregon Zoo and Matilda bought a giant snake. Don't worry, it's a stuffy snake. Is it taller than you?
Yes.
Yeah, and she named it Kid. I don't think Kid's gonna fit in here.
This Kid will.
You think this is gonna be like Kid's nest?
Yes, it's Kid's Nest. It is Kid's Nest.
Okay. All right. Will you say thank you for watching?
Thank you for watching.
Bye.